Hey yo! Back with another stream. This one's probably going to be a little bit shorter today, even than usual. I think it's going to probably have to be a little bit under an hour, but let's see what we can scribble in under an hour. Hey May! Thanks for watching. How are you doing today? Gray hair garden. Hey. Let's see. I'll pick one of these to work on. Oh, an animation. Awesome. Is that 2D or 3D? Nice. Oh man, that sounds super awesome. I think I'm going to work on this little square today. Today's the 30th. Oh yeah, animating takes forever. It's been like 5 days, 6 hours. Yeah, it definitely. I know my wife is a 3D animator, and man, it takes so long to do to get anything finished. Definitely, I've animated before. Don't always have the patience for it. That's I like doing more scribbly concepts, paintings that I can get done in like a couple hours as opposed to days. But with animation, it is very amazing seeing things come to life with animation. It's super satisfying. Oh, animatic. That's awesome. That's awesome too. It's kind of like animation. It's like a lot of times it's like the keys, right? That also takes forever. I have not done as much in the way of animatics. But definitely, I mean, you kind of are bringing stuff to life with that too. I feel like I would, I feel like I'd probably enjoy doing animatics a little bit more than animating all the time, just because you can kind of tell more of a story, right? With get through like a whole scene as opposed to just like 10 seconds of animation. 8 days to make a 3-minute animatic. Yeah, for sure. That actually seems pretty fast. 8 days for 3 minutes. That's like a 2 weeks of work or something ish. That seems quite fast. That's awesome. One day after a week. I was thinking like work week. 8 days be like 4 days of a week or so, or a 5-day week plus 3 days. I feel like this feels like a little castle on a cliff. I might go for that for this one. By the way, if anyone has input on what they see in this, feel free to call it out, and I'll see if I can add it in. Sometimes it's fun to hear what others see in these blobs. A waterfall. I totally see. I feel like I could see this as water. Where do you see the waterfall? Over here? Oh, like here maybe? I could see that. All of the blue. Oh yeah, I could see that. Like this is just a giant waterfall. Ooh, I do actually kind of like that. These could be rocks jutting out of the waterfall. I like that a lot. I was going to make this like really distant horizon here, but I think I like this being just like a massive waterfall in the background more. Thanks. Yeah, I thought that's definitely a cool idea. Seeing adding a waterfall here. Hate the Procreate layer limitation for. I know. I think they've added more capabilities over the years for layers, right? I'm not 100% sure, but definitely that is kind of a downer, being limited by how many layers you can create. Although in Photoshop, you can create as many layers as you want, but if you make too many, your computer will just start catching fire. That's the only drawback, right? I found this one animator on YouTube recently who seemed like he did a lot of his work in Procreate. That seems pretty crazy to me. I've always used a lot of desktop applications. Procreate's definitely, a lot of iPad stuff is awesome, but I feel like I would have a really hard time using that. So it's impressive whenever I hear someone's using that as their kind of tool of choice. I'm going to try transforming this. Oh, cool. You do digital paintings too. Yeah, nice. Do you mostly paint characters, creatures, or? Nice characters. That's awesome. I know I want to stream sometime painting like characters and stuff, but I have the most fun painting random environments. I feel like characters people can always look at and connect with. I think environments, usually people are like, oh, that's pretty. But I feel like people like seeing characters a lot. I wonder if adding some sky would look nice, or if it would look better if it's just a giant wall of water. I might want to move this down more. Maybe I'll move this down first. think I like how this looks with like sky behind it. Maybe here I might try just painting into it a little more to see. Oh, my music paused. Come back, music. Might have to restart Spotify. Oh, maybe that was just a song. I feel like that happened before. I think that was just the song going completely silent all of a sudden. I think that happened again before with that exact same song. I was like, oh no. Everything's falling apart. I think I like having a little bit of sky in here, but let's see. I'll need to probably shift some things around. Kind of want this waterfall to really feel giant and epic in the background. I think I'll be able to achieve that by if I can make this feel kind of like a big castle. And it's so tiny, even though it's closer. I think the waterfall in the background will feel immense. looking like a blobby little city. Little like castle looking thing. White stone. Sure, those blobs could be turned into a castle eventually. It's white stone and purpley blue rooftops. Okay, let's see. I want to add some like islands. Maybe. I feel like it needs something down here. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to try to see if I can get the composition of these rocks to feel a little nicer. I'm trying to think. Something about them doesn't feel quite like they're thought out. It's definitely not because they weren't. Not at all. No, no, no. I think that helps a little bit of size variation. Let's see if I do something similar over here, if that will help. I think that helps a little bit. I want to add more like rocks down here. I'm gonna do this quick thing where I see if adding some random shapes might add some visual interest. Just using the square selection tool. Doing some random selections, and then the circle one. Adding some circles. Okay, I'm gonna copy that, paste it, flip it horizontal, and duplicate that just so I can do it twice. And let's see if we get something interesting here. Maybe some interesting stuff down here. I like some of that stuff down there. Let's see. I'm gonna erase most of this, I think. Added a tiny bit. Okay, and then let's try this side. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like the feeling of like a little arch here. That might be worth it to do all that little stuff just for that thing. going to try to wrap up in the next 10 minutes or so. So I think most of the shapes here, I'm going to call that just a dandy. Okay, I think that'll have to do for the overall shapes. I think I'm going to try to do some quick adjustment layers. Wonder adding some shadows might make things look muddy, might look nice. Let's find out. Okay, let's see. These are maybe a little too strong, but maybe they add a little bit of form. That's nice. Let's see. Turn those down just a bit. Maybe. I'll leave it in for now. Let's see. And then try adding some light. Oops, I did the wrong layer type. What a hue saturation adjustment layer. Set to linear dodge. Add. Turn that down a bit. Let's see if I... I think that adds a nice little something, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna create some different curves layers for these different layers of depth here. So I'll do a selection for the foreground. Oop. That'll be foreground. Oh, I just realized. Click that. So my keystrokes up here again. Okay, then I'll do middle ground selection. That'll work for the middle ground. And then background stuff. And I'll select the water and sky on a separate layer. That can be background. I'm going to add this to the middle ground layer. And then I'm just going to select the water and the sky. So probably water. The always sky. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna adjust these curves layers over here. I think I'm gonna leave it zoomed in though. I think it helps me to have it zoomed out for me, but then you can't really see anything if I zoom out as much as I want it. I'll leave it zoomed in. You'll see some subtle color and value tweaks. Okay, that was the foreground stuff. Now the middle ground. The background rocks. Bring up the darks a bit. Water. I wonder if I should bring up the darks. I don't know. And then the sky. Let's see. Cool, so this is after, before, after. I think that makes it look a little nicer. I'm going to do adjust some of the colors on each one. So red in the foreground. Green in the foreground here. And the blues. I might turn the layer down just a bit so it gets darker. Bring back some of the darkness I had before. Okay, middle ground, reds. The greens. Take a sip of water there. Greens. And the blues. Okay, these background rocks here. Reds. Let's see. the blues. Now the watercolor, water reds, let's see. Water greens. And the water blues. I think that's an appealing color, and then just the sky. Hey, thanks for following, Dow. Now tweaking the greens in the sky. Let's see. I like that the sky feels a little bit warmer blue than the waterfall. I might want to bring back some of the darkness. All right, and then blues in the sky. Adjusting. I'm going to turn that adjustment layer down a bit to bring back some of the darker values. Let's see. I think that looks nice. Okay, so this is after all the adjustments and before. Yeah, we got some, I think, slightly prettier colors. Okay, and then, oh, actually, I'm gonna do one more overall curves layer just to tweak the overall values. I wonder how this looks on a white background. It's pretty good. Sometimes when you put on a white background, the brights are actually pretty dark and then they look kind of dull. So sometimes I check that to make sure it doesn't look too gray everywhere. Oh, that affects stuff a lot. Oh, it's kind of cool. Just tweak a little bit. Okay. Turn that down just a touch. One more curves adjustment layer. I'm going to set the layer type to luminosity so it only affects the values. And I'm going to adjust the color channels for each color. So like these are reds. These are the greens. And the blues. It's kind of some subtle tweaks. Turn it down a little bit. Then I'm gonna add just a vignette here. Some like smooth gradient darkening at the bottom, maybe. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay, I think that'll be it for the adjustments. And I think I'm gonna call it for this little thumbnail painting. Okay, let me zoom out and then make this nice and big. do a before and after. So this is what we ended up with. Nice, suggested by May, the cool waterfall in the background and a little castle on a hill. And we started with these blobs. Kind of have a little castle shape here, but yeah, I feel like it came a pretty long way. Yeah, so we got on this page of thumbnails, we got these 2 down out of quite a few more. Yeah, I think that's going to call it for this stream. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all soon. Bye.